The people are represented by two separate yet equally important groups: the police who investigate crime and the district attorneys who prosecute the offenders.
That's assault, man. That's assault, man. Break that up, man. Pop that here, man. That's assault, man. That's assault, man. Break that up, man. Break that up. Pop that here. These people are going to eject you from this line. That's assault, man. That's assault, man. It is. You cannot touch me like that. Oh, I will be telling you exactly what happened. Break that up, man. Man. These people are going to eject you from this line. That's assault. That's assault. We have video of her just touching. How did that child? I will. Excuse me. Ma'am. Excuse me. Break that up. That's assault. That's ma'am. You cannot touch me like that. Break that up. Break that up. Break that. Break that. That's break that up. Break that up. Oh, I will be telling you. Break that up. Break that up. That's assault. That's assault. That's assault. Break that. That's assault. We have video. These people are going to eject you from this line. How did that child? I will assault. It is incredibly appropriate. I will. You cannot touch me like that. That's assault. Break that up. Drop that chair here. Ma'am, you cannot touch me like that. It is incredible. That's assault. Break that up. That's assault. Break that up. Drop that chair. Ma'am. Drop that chair. Ma'am. Drop that chair. Ma'am. These people are going to eject you from this line. Break that up. That's break that up. Break that up. That's assault. Break that up. Ma'am. Break that up. Oh, I will. Ma'am. That's assault. That's assault. Oh, I will be telling you exactly what happened. Drop that chair here. That's assault. Break that up. Ma'am. That's assault. Ma'am. Break that up. Ma'am. Break that up. Drop that chair here. These people are going to eject you from this line. That's assault. Ma'am. That's assault. Ma'am. It is. You cannot touch me like that. Oh, I will be telling you exactly what happened. Break that up. Break that up. Ma'am. These people are going to eject you from this line. That's assault. That's assault. We have video of her just touching. How did that child? I will be. Excuse me. Ma'am. Excuse me. Break that up. That's assault. Stop that chair. Ma'am. You cannot touch me like that. Break that up. Break that up. Break that. Break that. Break that. Break that. Oh, I will be telling you. Break that up. Break that up. That's assault. That's assault. That's assault. Stop that. Break that. That's assault. Stop that chair here. We have video of her just. These people are going to eject you from this line. How did that child? I will be assault. It is incredibly appropriate. I will. You cannot touch me like that. That's assault. Break that up. Stop that chair here. Ma'am, you cannot touch me like that. It is incredible. That's assault. Break that up. That's assault. Break that up. Stop that chair. Stop that chair. Stop that chair. Ma'am, these people are going to eject you from this line. Break that up. That's break that up. Break that. That's assault. Break that up. Ma'am. Break that up. Oh, I will. Ma'am. That's assault. That's assault. Oh, I will. That's assault. 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 Oh, I will. That's assault. 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 Oh, I will be telling you. That's assault. 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 Oh, I will be telling you exactly what happened. Drop that chair here. That's assault. Break that up. That's assault. That's assault. Oh, I will be telling you. That's assault. That's assault. Oh, I will be telling you. That's assault. 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 Oh, I will. That's assault. 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 That's assault.
Self-defense means meeting violence with violence. First a warrior, all else is folly.
I'll just bring Paul over here. We had the Adam's apple. The hand makes a circle and chops into that brainstem. That's a knockout point. Thank you, Paul. I come right in and attack the Adam's apple. Thank you, Paul. So you poke from here right into the eye. Thank you, Paul. I hit him, comes flying back. If I miss, into there. Thank you, Paul. As you can see, there's a lot of force. Thank you, Paul. And we're squeezing hard behind the windpipe. Thank you, Paul. I follow through with the strike. Thank you, Paul. Wham, like that. Thank you, Paul. Kick, like that. Thank you, Paul. Coming right down on the skull. Thank you very much, Paul. 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 Out of that circle.
By following McSweeney's self-defense, you're going to be able to maintain a strong, healthy body and to protect it throughout your entire lifespan, or until you become disabled or fragile and weak.
You cut yourself. Did you have trouble getting here?
I got my house broken into.
Why are you injured there? Was that during performance?
I broke into my house.
Caught yourself breaking into your house, did you?
Actually, I cut myself trying to repair it.
Yeah.
I cut myself, man.
It's an actual wound, but it doesn't look... I think it's just a flesh wound. I mean, I don't think it's going to be...
Is there sympathy that I'm getting?
Oh, yeah.
Is there sympathy?
Sympathy, yeah. Considering that you were almost late getting here.
How come I can't
it's as
tell?
much sympathy as I can...
Well, I know you can understand.
Well, you
the
made...
house being broken into.
Was it today?
Yeah, if it was your house, you'd be a little late.
Oh, yeah. Right. That's right.
No,
Tell me that...
I wasn't here, man.
Had I said something?
No, you're great.
You seem to get here every other time, great, and I just wondered.
You are great.
I'm great. Oh.
I mean, you know what I mean? Boom! Right on. For the thing, man. No, for real. For real. Hey, Dick.
Yeah, yes.
Dick.
Yes,
Dick.
sir. Yes,
hey,
sir.
Dick.
You have my entire attention.
Hey, Dick.
Yeah.
You're great. We have a brief message from our...
We're back. We had a brief message from our local stations. We're back. Hey.
We're black.
You're a magician with words. I like that. Tell another story.
Hey, man. Hey, how come you guys got the same legs for us? Huh?
Like for us too.
Yeah.
Say.
I used to do like this in the pool room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just had your legs.
Yeah,
up
I was
the
trying to
same
be,
way.
you know.
That's supposed to be more masculine
What?
to cross your legs like that than if you cross them like that.
You know what happens?
No, what?
You just change positions.
Yeah. You feel like you...
We have a brief message from our local stations.
That's right, and that's where it's at, baby.
Say it, man.
We do have brief message from our local stations. We'll be right back.
Okay. Listen up. I've seen talks on the internet. Ah, fuck the board. I've seen talks on the internet. I've seen people chatting. I've seen some sly comments. No pun intended, about war. Yeah, the nodes are affecting us. So war is afoot, I assume. Speaking of afoot, Marcus does not have either foot, so that's cool. Listen, mistakes were made. Okay, look. I'm going to show you how I know that we're at war. And I don't want you to freak out. And I don't want there to be like any animosity towards me or towards the government or towards, I don't know, just my generation. Look, I'm going to show you kids something. And I just want everyone to calm down and don't freak out. Okay? Mistakes were made. If you have long hair, always keep an extra hair tie with you. Because if it breaks and you're in a car and the windows are down, and it happens to be the one time in like 5 years that you choose to chew gum, then the wind will hit your hair. And then sometimes you'll eat your hair. Sometimes the hair will go in your mouth and the gum is in your mouth. And then the gum is in your hair. And then you just tiptoe into the house and you look in the mirror and you say, everything's going to be fine. And then it's not fine. And then you have to go get the gum took out of your hair. But then you meet a snippy lippy bitch who's like, let's go shorter. And you're like, no. And then she does. And then you're like, okay, I'll handle the rest. And that's just it. And you told her you had a cowlick and she didn't know what that was. And at that point, you should have left. Should have left, but you didn't. You stayed because you were on vaporizers. Yep. So always keep your hair tight. Don't chew gum. And I look like I'm 11. And like not in a good way. Like in a there's a little fat one, get her in the van way. Like it's not. Yeah. No, I know. You like it. It's not good for my face. Yeah, bleach your anus. Bleach it. Good. I'm glad they're worse than cigarettes. Yeah, I know. I know. I know. I'm getting, yeah, the little fat one. Get her in the van. I'm gonna go get in the van. Okay? I'm getting in the van. You know, shit happens, and sometimes you can feel war in the air and you just know, you know? I got banged right before 9/11, so I'm very scared. I don't know about you guys. No, I don't, Laura. They're in my or Jen. I don't know. And Laura, they're in the eyes. They're too much. They're too much. My forehead is huge. And it's making, yeah, they're growing on me too, but not fast enough. They're very personal. They're very personal. This was non-consensual banging. I appreciate the sympathy. But this is how I know we're at war. Yeah, they're my chest hurts. My chest hurts. I feel like I mean, maybe this is a stroke. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but it was a non-consensual banging, and here we are. That cool girl rape I got, it's called a CG, and I can't say it anymore. It's not in Texas. War bangs. This is like when my friend in Canada told me that they had war canoes. Vapes do that. Oh no. So that's what happened, and here we are. You know, when in doubt, make it content. Absolutely. I mean, I'm sure JoJo Siwa went through this at one point or another, you know? Anyway, what's up? I'm close to a bowl cut. Yeah, you could call me Kelly. You can call me whatever you want. You can call me shit for brains. Yeah, it grows. It grows back. Does dignity grow back? Don't do that. Don't say that. It's not, look, try to be JoJo. I could never. I can't dance. So this happened. Yeah, but I'm sure you have the face for curtain bangs, okay? I have the face for dinosaur sheet bangs or dinosaur bangs. I don't know. Like when people use a sheet instead of a curtain. That's what kind of bangs I have. So we're working through it. We're getting through it. We'll get through it. We'll get through it. We will get through it. Anyway, so that, hi. this happened. War.
No, that's Marcus. Marcus, you are not. Frederick, get out of there. He does not know how to drive Helen. Why did you get in there with them? Marcus, first of all, I don't know how you're sitting like that. Second of all, you do not know how to fly that. I'm not getting it. Oh, my God. Marcus, I don't think this is a good idea, Marcus. I see your little head poking out from the side. Hi, Fredrickson. Fredrickson, you're steaming in your... Oh, God. Marcus, you don't know how to fly. Whoa, you kind of do know how to fly this thing. That's actually really impressive. Marcus, I don't want to go to war. I don't know how to go to war. I don't know how to go to war. You should pull up. You should definitely pull up right now.
You're serving your country.
I'm serving my country? What? Marcus, listen, all right. My buddy Wyatt says you guys know each other.
Big guy.
Okay, I guess you guys do know each other.
Marcus.
Why are you talking like that?
Special Agent Head and Shoulders Classic Clean Dandruff Shampoo.
What? Okay, I refuse to believe that Wyatt is a special agent.
A code name from Slovenia.
Wyatt is not a special agent. Look at him. There's no way this dude's a special agent.
We're telling him. I remember it like it was yesterday. The 1976 bathtub soup.
Right.
It was me and Marcus went wild.
Wyatt, I've known you for years. I know you're not a secret agent. You climb on top of furniture and scream and take off your clothes and do like helicopters with your penis. Like you don't.
What's wrong with
This
that?
is Special Agent Head and Shoulders Clean Dandruff Shampoo. Classic,
Damn straight.
fresh, and nice shampoo.
Marcus, what the hell are you doing in my house? Marcus?
Like a virtual
Robert.
streamers.
Hey, Marcus, welcome to my house. You've never came here before.
Out of the way. I'm going to obliterate your toilet.
Oh, okay. Come on in. Sorry, I think the door is bugged for you. Come on in. Why did you just punch that guy? Wait, Marcus, I don't think you should use that bathroom.
The Costco rotisserie chicken, Robert.
What? It's having a hell of an effect on you, huh? Okay.
Cold.
Marcus is over. He's I think the rotisserie chickens messed him up a little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna need to call someone to fix that toilet. He's gonna destroy it.
Yeah, Marcus, listen. I hired a social media person. She wants to meet you. She says that we should.
I am now a legal citizen of the People's Republic of China.
Oh, okay. What the hell? Yo, Marcus, you seen this shit? Okay, you're humping my TV. Look at him go. Okay, he's turning around to see if I can see him. Yeah.
I got this.
Oh my God, hold on, he fell. Where did you, what do you mean you got this? Where did he go? Where did he go? Did you see where he went?
He's going out there to get him.
Oh no. Door's locked. Guys, 1 second. Marcus, I don't think you should be out here. You're a convicted felon. You shouldn't be out here.
Let's just go and become humans right there.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, the alien. Are you okay, buddy?
I guess I could.
You want me to come closer? Okay. What is happening? Oh, you weren't talking to me at all. You were talking to Marcus. Okay. I didn't know that this was your friend. I don't even. What is that? Wow, you guys are really that close with each other, huh?
Go for his legs.
What is happening? Wyatt, do you have any idea what they're doing? Are they dancing?
They're doing the thing that is part of the operation. He goes for the legs. I go for up top.
What is going on? Wyatt, no, that's an alien. I'm really sorry about this. What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, he got him.
Yeah, you better stay away. All right, don't come back.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, don't come back.
I am the fish. Good bowl. I am a sardine.
Sorry, I just got.
Listen to me. I will bang every last one of you if you don't quit it. Quit talking about it, okay? This is war. Casualties happen. Do you understand? Men die all the time.
Done doing 14 different types of drugs.
It's just hair. I will pluck it out one by one in a fit of anxiety later anyway.
I'm just trying to recover a little bit.
So you're like a party killer or something? Like
No. I'm a party vibe. What the hell, Marcus?
You're ruining the vibe.
I'm sorry, Marcus. I'm gonna date with a fish. Like, what do you want me to do? And it's asked like, he left his son here, and it's
the fish.
You're the fish? What do you mean you're the fish? That doesn't make any sense.
Why do you keep talking to Ronald like that?
I've always been a fish.
You're a fish? Like from the ocean?
This is my son.
That's your son? I'm so confused.
Good boy.
Long John Silver is your son?
Yes.
But you look like a worm. You've always looked like a worm.
I'm a sardine.
You're a sardine. Wow, I can't believe I've never seen it before.
Put in your credit card information.
Marcus, why are you working with the scammers, with the telephone scammers? Why are you working with them?
You need to go to the store right now. Walmart.
Walmart, and let me guess, you want me to buy?
You need $45 in Google Play cards.
I'm not.
Hold on. Where's Megan going? Megan, where are you going? Megan, are you going to bully people? Are you going to go bully people in Massachusetts on behalf of the channel? Megan, I will call Morgan and Morgan, and I will let them know that you will be in dead ass mass tomorrow. And when you get there, avenge me. Avenge me. This is war. Megan, why do you bully me to death? Oh, no, Sassy, no. I can't. Sassy, no, I cannot be responsible for this. This was not a choice. This was Black Hawk Down. Do you understand? Critical mass, okay? I did tactical rolls all over the bathroom. All right? Oh, she was sleepy? Hey, listen, Megan, be careful. Are there tornadoes going on there right now? What's going on? Because people I know in North Texas are freaking out. What's going on? What's going on? I know you got scared. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I scared you kids. I'm going to go drink at the Moose Lodge. I can't. I'm a bad dad.
First of all, $45.
This is to avoid a fine from the U.S. government.
Marcus, I can't.
Oh my God. Yes, I do. I saw the movie for the first time, and it's so good, and it made me cry. Who knew that little seashells could be so sad?
Well, if you're working with them,
your package is being held.
Or if you actually believe this crap. No, Marcus, it's not real. When you go to it, they're just stealing your money. It's not real.
I'm here for the U.S. government.
Cheeto Puffs. Have you ever had them?
Oh, shit.
What? Sorry, what?
You need to do it now.
Okay, but let's get to the real gabagool, okay? Because things happened aside from war on my face. But listen, You cry about seashells daily. I told you to stop getting in the mineral game, Sherlock, and the gems and the stones and all that fucking crystal tit shit. Quit it. Next thing you know, you're going to be talking about how flat the earth is and how fucking you know where the body is because you saw it in a dream. That's enough. All right. We are in war, young lady. I didn't know you could freeze gum, apparently, but why would you waste a seal? You could just huff it. Sorry. I've been reading up on huffing a lot. There's actually a newspaper about it. It's called the Huffington Post. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened there. Something happened there. That was way overboard on the dad joke. I apologize. I really do. I apologize about that and about the war. Listen. Do you know how Shiloh Hill, aka Thunderkick, got dark web shoes? He got the boots. There's an update. Should we go backwards? I feel like we should go backwards. We're gonna go backwards. For those of you who don't know, Shiloh Hill, the wrestler, who's really into the dark web. You know what? Let me just do this. Let's go in order because I feel like we need to go in order for this. All right, hold on. For those of you, ones in the chat, if you missed our dark web adventures, we follow a wrestler on his journey to buy boots off the dark web, specifically because they are covered in blood. And he thought it would be cool for a photo shoot. Ones in the chat, if you missed that, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, because we don't have to do it in order, but we could. And that's what I'd like to do. And that's what I plan on doing. That's what we're doing. You know what? I feel powerful with the bangs. Maybe I'll go mad with power. You know what? I don't need your permission. I'm just going to show it to you. Something really bad happened with him, though. And we're not going to watch the whole Schumann Keeper of Souls video because it had a VHS in it. And he had a whole journey on that, trying to get the VHS. But let's go because these are just the shorts. So we'll go in order. So Fuzzy, Lou, and Nicole, and Megan, everyone can get with the plan, get with the clam. You feel me? Get that Chinese tea in you. Whoo! And it's going to go in order, and then you're going to see the most recent update. And wow, so people have said, "Oh, this is a what do you call it? Stop telling us what you're going to do like you're a lessee. Just do it. What are you, fucking Nike? Chill. I'm all banged up. All right, I got all banged up. Give me a moment. So listen, we're going to go in order, okay? Because I'm a yesy right now. And when we get to the crazy part, I just want to warn you, he got bangs. No, I'm just kidding. There are people who think this is a hoax completely. There are people who don't think it's a hoax and they're terrified and they're like, call the police. And I'm very curious what you think. Now, Shiloh is very, very intelligent, but he's also a boy. So this could go either way for me. There have been freaky things that people have purchased off the dark web. Now, I have a hard time believing that he would cut off an animal paw. He seems like a nice dude. So I don't know that the shit he ordered off the dark web last time was fake. I don't think it is. So I don't see any reason why this would be. And we saw him order it. And I did open up Tor and check it. And there are quite a few websites on there where you can buy shoes like this. So I'm 50-50. What do you guys think? We will go in order for those of you who missed it. Okay. And yes, this is real. Now, here's the thing. You have to know there are people on the dark web who make totally fake shit. And like, yeah, it could be blood. It could be a nosebleed they had. It could be, blood from an animal or a deer. But I told him to get luminol. He got it. He sprayed it. I was kind of surprised. He responded and was like, okay, yeah, I'll do that. How do I fuck with it? And he did it. He tested the bottom of the boots with peroxide. You're going to see. So, yeah, it seems there's blood. Yes, he did wear them. Yes, they bled through his sock. Okay. So then we're going to move forward. There was a VHS tape in one of them. We're going to see a little snippet of that. The entire one is on his page. I will link it below. It's like an hour and a half long. It's fucking crazy. You do see what looks like a dead guy wearing those boots at one point, but it could be fake again. People are arguing about whether it's real or not. It could be fake, and Shiloh could not know. So what do you think? Here we go. Let's just do this because fucking Nike or whatever and fucking America. Are we at war? What's going on? Is this because of the moon? Is it because of the moon?
Well, it might be the ugliest shipping confirmation I've ever seen, but the dark web shoes are coming June 2nd, which is Monday. Okay, I just had to open it in a new tab. Cool. I guess we'll see what actually shows up. All right, what's up, guys? So here's where we're at currently with the boots. I just got the blacklight in the mail. For the blacklight to work, we need something called luminol, and Amazon says it should be here in a couple hours. I think I'm going to be at work by the time it gets here, but I'll show you what I learned last night. Last night I ordered some hydrogen peroxide, and when I dab some on the clean parts of the sole, nothing really happens, but when I dab it on the more suspicious parts, it does foam up. So according to ChatGPT, there are a lot of false positives that will also cause foaming with hydrogen peroxide. So I'm waiting on the luminol to try to figure out what this is. In regards to the tape, I am going to get a VHS player. But yeah, so until that stuff comes, we just know they're dirty boots. And I'm really thinking about wearing them to work tonight. Okay, this is an update on the dark web shoes. I got a VCR and I'm playing the tape. It's a little bit over an hour long and it is very bizarre. I'll show you guys the first couple seconds of it. I don't really know what to make a lot of it. There's definitely parts of it that I can't show on stream. I'm going through and writing down when those are, and then I'll try to not show them when we go through it. But yeah, I don't really know what to make of this thing. So I'll be live at 10 p.m. Eastern. I'm actually so glad I used a P.O. box.
Okay. So let's talk a little. We'll let here's his the video was in it. We'll let that play for a little bit. While we talk about it, and you can just see it because it's a lot of just music. So yeah, that one, you know what? Let's go back so you can see that one again. Okay. So right here, there's the boots. Okay. Now in the video, it does say, hey, you're renting these, and now you have to essentially return something with the boots, and they have to be your own. And if you decipher the video, it's essentially that you got to probably kill someone and leave me their boots with your boots because you have to return them because you only rented them, dipshit. And that's basically what the guy is saying through a series of cryptic clues in an hour and a half. That's what most people got out of it. Now, I went in it through an artistic perspective, and I got so much more out of it. No, show me the boot soles. Whoops. Now he, on the other hand, he's like, oh, I think it wants a sacrifice because it did say like, give me a sacrifice, and essentially, there, on the video there. So that's the soul, okay, and remember, it's the keeper's souls, all right. And so he went ahead and lopped that right off. If you watch the video, rent to own is always a scam. That is true. Chungo Botanica, yes, absolutely, hun. And here's the thing. If you watch certain parts of the video, it might lead you to think maybe I gotta check the sole of the shoes, right? Keeper soles and all that. So essentially the way he gets the shoes is every time you rent one, you have to return them with another pair of bloody shoes and an age and a name, and the name is listed as your name, apparently, according to the video. And that's concerning because it also says if you don't, submit or be submitted. I'm loosely translating, but if you don't fucking do it, then we're gonna come get you and get the shoes, motherfucker. And it's very threatening, the aura, but it's also fun Prego commercials and found footage from back in the day, which we all love. No one likes being tickled. No one likes being tickled. So he went ahead and carved out the souls of that junkla, and now he found this. And I'm gonna pause it when we get to it so you can get a good up close look. Because yep, we've already checked it out. Everyone's checked it out on the internet who follows this saga on Twitter. Okay. And it actually does clear up a little right there. See, it says A9G. Now, if you look that up, in fact, it has a pretty good QR code you could scan. I don't recommend it. Okay. But yeah, that is a GPS tracker. It looks like it could have a space soldered in for a SIM card, potentially behind this black module and possibly on the other side of this. I don't necessarily know that this could be an active one, but it looks like it. They put a lot of effort into it. So yeah, that's a GPS, and that was in the sole of the shoe. So that's fun. Yeah, don't Google dark web, Megan. Just type it in on the search part of my channel, and you'll see a couple of videos. I explain it. There's a deep web, the dark web, and the surface net. And the surface net is what we're all on. And the deep web is more of like almost all security exchange or security storage and shit, like rack space, but for like Stratford Co. and like huge Department of Defense companies and just a lot of big companies that need space and actual space shit, like NASA shit, like just everything you can imagine. It's just a storage facility for like big boy shit, big girl shit. You know what I mean? And then there's a whole bunch of vast space that people don't really use. And then you've got the dark web, which sounds spooky dooky, but really it's just a completely anonymous free for all, literally the Wild West. It is Ted Turner beefalo territory. Okay. Some people do fucked up shit like Ted Turner. And then some people just like, they sell illegal yarn and they hawk toilet paper and they have anime and old like video game meetup. Like there's people who play Shadow of the Colossi and shit, like just dorks. And then there's fucking bad people who are like, oh, you want an assassin? You want me to kill someone? So that happens. So yeah, like the dark web gets a bad rap because it deserves it. But also there are parts of it that are totally innocent. But if you fuck around, you will find out. And what does that mean? Yeah, illegal yarn. There's like crochet nerds and cat fancy lovers and shit like that who have little groups. You know what I mean? Like how Satan really likes threads and textiles and fabrics and whatnot. There are very technical bitches and dudes who have wives that just demand specific yarn and they don't want to pay a top price for it. People can go buy like, I don't know, illegal ivory from elephants. Like, yeah, some of it's illegal shit, but also people will get their albuterol and their asthma inhalers there. There's a huge market for right now as we speak for EpiPens. People from Canada and people with free healthcare will sell theirs to desperate Americans, including cancer treatment medication. And then, yeah, you could get a $5 fucking kidney or whatever if you need it, but it's probably not going to go well. And then sometimes you get shoes with GPS trackers. Yeah, you can totally find Quaaludes, but also like there's people who just go on there for like, here's my architecture ideas. It kind of reminds me of back when GeoCities was a thing. You also have to kind of build everything from hand. Like you're not going to get like a Squarespace website on the dark web. You feel me? So like there's a lot of bad like HTML and shit like that, and really bad like Angel Fire GeoCities level shit. But then there's like marketplaces that are mirrors of the Silk Road just over and over, and they have different names. And yeah, you are going to see shit you should never see if you go into those places. So there's a place that's very similar to Reddit that you can go and you can see a list of all the websites, because you also have to know the exact URL. And it's not the type of thing you can look at from this browser or from a regular browser. And then you once you have that URL, you kind of have to trust where you're going. So if you go somewhere you've never been, yeah, you might see some fucked up shit. So it's really good to go to places that are kind of archived in these specific inlets that give you kind of a list, almost like a forum of here's where you can get different shit. And as long as you stay in your lane, you know, you should be okay. But if you try to go into some fucked up shit like a red room or look up a snuff film or get an assassin or buy some fucking, if you buy like 1 million Quaaludes, yeah, you're not only are you probably going to go to prison, get arrested, but you're also probably going to lose a lot of Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever the fuck you're fucking with. What is shit coins? I don't know. People pay for stuff in all kinds of different ways on there too. But as long as you don't touch it with your money and you stay protected and you have kind of like a pretty basic but not super adventurous agenda, just take it very slow and kind of learn what the fuck you're doing before you do it. Just don't step anywhere that has that option and you'll be safe. You know what I mean? Because also turd coin on the dark web is very smart. Also, you know, there are people who go on there and they literally go on there just to chat with people that they knew from like back in the day and other forums that have since been shut down. A lot of people who were really into like lulzsec and anonymous and shit like that back when it first started, like venture over there. And then you have the people who are like the incels from 4chan who fucking, yeah, I'm so pissed that the government took my fucking B form or whatever, and they just fucking go there. Then you have people trying to sell pretty tie boys, and then you have people over there who are like fucking, you know, flowers for sale, and they're trying to sell you fucking, you know, hawk you some weird rare seed. And believe it or not, that's actually a huge fucking problem. Like seeds, animals, exotic animals, shit like that, that tends to affect us much worse due to potential risks to our ecosystem. And also the potential risk for chemical warfare is a really big problem. So yeah, and here's the other thing. There's a guy who has a website that's like hireanassassin.com or some shit. And people go there all the time and try to hire him, so much so that he just auto turns it over to the FBI. And he even warns them like, this is not a real fucking site, dipshit. And so he just constantly turns in tips and people are just getting busted for literally trying to hire an assassin on a stupid website. That's it even says like, this is not a real website. What the fuck is wrong with you? But people will send him these long inquiries anyway. How much, you know? And then he's like, God damn it. And he has to forward it. And there's, you know, some of them are just straight up traps. Some of a lot of them are people who are exchanging horrible things. And that's why I'm like, just be careful. Like if you're not invited by a friend who specifically is like, hey, you want to, like, if you're looking at Shodan cameras, that's one thing. But if you're like, you know what I mean? If you're looking at Shodan cameras to like see what's going on the boardwalk in San Francisco or spot a crime, that's one thing. You could not even hack, not even ethically hack, but just ethically browse it. But, you know, if you're over here like looking at a camera you shouldn't be looking at that's in someone's bedroom, yeah, you're pretty fucked up. So you got to be careful and you have to know your limits. But yeah, and know what's ethical. You really need to be an ethical person to go on there. And so, yikes, it's pretty bad. Don't do it. Just don't fucking do it. Anyway, he's getting GPS tracked. Let's watch that one more time, and then we'll move on. This is so fucked up. Like that. Like, look at that. God damn it. Legit, there are people who sell like, they sell off recipes, they sell off like credit card number. Like you could just go buy a credit card number and get phishing lists and shit like that. It's really fucked up. You really have to be careful. Also, like people can just get things from breach sites, but they go there to get massive lists of data. And there have been politicians who have definitely bought huge rolls of data on people to illegally use for campaigning. And that, I think, is going to be a big problem in the future. And I don't think anybody ever talks about that. Also, I brought this up to someone the other day. I may as well just tell you guys, I don't want to bum you out, but you know those AI baby things? I'm pretty sure I've said this to you guys before, but if I haven't, do you know what I'm talking about? Where they're making AI babies of everyone? So like, oh, it's so cute. Everyone's like, oh, this is so cute. Oh, this baby kind of looks familiar. Yeah, you want to know why? Because it's probably your fucking baby. Do you know where they get those AI babies? that they make in the law tubers and everyone in the trial. Do you know where the AI baby app gets its babies? Do you guys know? From everyone, from you guys, from everyone in the public. It scrapes massive, massive fucking troves of data, namely Facebook, Instagram, Flickr, anything that is open or anything that can be is just listed public. The second it's public, it's theirs. Okay. TikTok, every catalog you've ever seen with babies. Ever wonder why some of them look like Jean Benet? That's because Jean Benet is one of the most searched for toddlers for over 20 years, according to Google Trends. So she's going to pop up the most. So you're going to start noticing when you look at the little blonde babies, oh, the ones with the makeup. Oh, that one kind of looks like Jean Benet. Yeah, that's because the AI has been fed that probably a million times more than any other fucking baby. You're also going to notice an influx of, what's that? Pearly white babies. Why? Because they skew towards a lighter skin tone based on, what's that? What is it? What is it? What pervs look up when they're looking up pictures of babies, what they upload and download. Also, if you see a baby with like a beard or some shit, and you're like, well, there's no babies with beards. That's just because it's taking the prompt of what you look like. It's literally only combining your adult features, and then it's picking out random babies that fit your biometrics the closest and then squishing them together. So if you have nieces, if you have nephews, if you have little sisters, if your baby picture was ever up on the web, if anybody's baby picture is up on the web and it is in a public place, even if you don't think it's public, like, oh, I don't know, let's say you sign your kid up for like a baby contest for like the Gerber baby, and then they put it on their website. You have no control over that. Well, guess what? Your baby's now being fed to an AI. So all those little babies that everyone's like, oh, look at the little, it's a baby fucking, it's a baby Yannetti. Oh, look, it's a baby Bev. Yeah, those could be your kids. Like, you need to be fucking careful with that shit. And every time you make one of those and it perpetrates it, or what's the word? It spreads it out, right, to the universe, and then more people share it, the popularity is judged, and then it's ranked. And then you're gonna get more of those babies that get spit out onto the internet. So what I'm trying to tell you is, don't perpetuate, that's the word. Try not to perpetuate that shit. Even if it's your gimmick, even if your thing, but it's fun and they're cute to look at. Yeah, until you look into its eyes and go, oh my God, that's from an obituary of a baby, or that's from my neighbor's baby, or that baby looks like Jean Benet. Like, it's fucking weird. Like, it's worse than Aunt Gedda's calendars, and those were fucking weird. Like, oh, I'm going to make my baby a fruit or a vegetable. Like, don't do that. Like, just let it be a baby. It doesn't have to be in a pumpkin. Why are you doing that? And like, yeah, and they steal baby social security numbers. No, they just, they're just taking all the babies and mushing them up based on analytics, popularity, everything from eye shape to skin tone. It's kind of fucked up. And then like the thought that it could be, they do scrape the data from missing babies. So if there's a missing baby that's like, this baby's missing and it's been out a lot, well, probably going to hop on into that AI. You might see a missing baby pop up as like, oh, I'm Alan Jackson. Like, you got to be careful with that shit. All the governments that want to spy on us, I'm not trying to be paranoid, but let's be honest. TikTok, look at who owns these companies. Look at who owns the AI you're using, who owns TikTok, who fucking owns Instagram. Look at that. Like Telegram, all of a lot of it's Saudi Arabian, right? A lot of it's Saudi Arabian, and most of it's Russian and Chinese. So really think about that. You know what I mean? You're basically handing them over the fucking key to your baby. Like, here's my baby. Here's everything about it. Here's what it looks like. Here's its biometrics. And guess what? Those stick with it when it grows up. So, like, it's spooky dooky shit. You got to be careful. I hope no one ever fucking puts me in one of those fucking videos, because I'll be pissed. I mean, I know everybody's like, oh, it's so cute. It looks just like him. Yeah, well, fucking look at a picture of yourself when you're a baby. You don't have to fucking pump it in an AI. And like, I find it so, I'm not trying to, I'm complaining. Listen, I don't want to see a baby going, I'm fighting for my life because I got drunk that night and everybody thinks I hit my boyfriend. You're a baby. You shouldn't have a boyfriend and you shouldn't be getting drunk. It's weird to substitute a baby into a trial for a woman who's been fucking ran through the ringer and called a murderer. Now you're calling now babies are murdering? Like, it's fucking weird. Anyway, maybe I'm just jealous. I don't know. The baby AI thing is fucking tripping me out. What's up, Noel? Thank you so much. Number 30. Number 30, Noel. You're number 1 in my heart, Noel. Listen, don't do the baby AI app, okay? Just don't do it. It's not worth it. Anyway, that's all I have to say about that. We're going to do funny stuff, okay? No baby videos for me. Listen, you kids need this, all right? You need this more than anything. I feel like everybody needs to get back to our roots, okay? And that's not a hair joke. That's enough. All right, look, check this out. Look at this. You guys haven't seen this in a minute.
Hi, my name is Catherine Lord, and I want to welcome you to the wonderful world of puppies. In this video, we're going to help you understand what's involved in having a litter. By now, you should know your bitch is pregnant. Sometimes a bitch will come earlier, sometimes a few days later. Milk-Aid helps aid the bitch. Watch your bitch. What is normal for your bitch? The delivery has begun. The bitch is into heavy labor. Comforting the bitch, you want to reassure your bitch if your bitch lets out a scream. We only usually allow the bitches to eat 1 or 2 of the afterbirths. Breeders always say, call your vet when the bitch has had contractions for a long time.
The bitch should be examined to make sure that all the nipples are okay. If the bitch vomits, the bitch may be in difficulty. Small bitch. Bitches. Every bitch should be checked for brucellosis.
Why is it important that a bitch not be overweight?
Overweight bitches, an overweight bitch, fat bitch, the bitch, and you should exercise the bitch.
Approximately how long can a bitch go?
A lot depends on the bitch.
The bitch.
The bitch, that bitch, the bitch is just very, very nervous. Milk the bitch, calm the bitch down, and try to milk the bitch like a cow.
Savage beauty. Look at that powerful body. Strength, grace, magnificent form. How does the tiger manage to keep himself at the peak of physical fitness for his entire life? He doesn't lift weights, work machines, perform calisthenics or aerobics, and he doesn't jog. Yet he can tear the head off a man. His power comes from his own exercise system, far different from man's, and also far superior. It is the ultimate exercise system, which I call Tiger Moves. Ironically, when man sets about to improve his health and physical fitness through exercise, he devises systems which lack the simple wisdom of the tiger. Low-impact aerobics has far less injuries than high-impact, as does belly dancing with its smooth and completely natural moves. Tiger Moves, the best and most natural exercise system man can use. I'm John McSweeney.
But I just need a little latte. Did your dog get checked for brucellosis? Because if not, you had a bad vet anyway, and they deserve to be punched.
I'm going to cover 7 of these basic tiger moves. Inhale back with tension. Exhale forward. Try to reach for the stars. Reach as high as you can. With tension, great tension. Come forward with great tension. Feel the tension in the triceps muscles. Think into those thigh muscles, the quadriceps, the hamstrings. The next tiger move is the stomach roll. This exercise now from the side, I push down and roll up. Flex, force it down. Come up.
You've just learned in this tape 3 critical areas of life and self-defense. I'll leave you with one thought. It pertains to nations, it pertains to the individual. First a warrior, or all else is folly.
Okay, the bowel. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of my bowel history. Every Sunday, my dad used to go in the bathroom to have his bowel movement. Sometimes I'd hear a little.
You know, I miss this video the most. I feel like we don't watch highlights from the bowel care seminar as much as we should. Don't. You need to know this man's bowel movements. Look at that vet. Can you fix him? Satan, can you get this man hooked up with a suit? You guys don't remember the bowel care seminar? I'll go back.
The bowel. So I'm going to tell you a little bit of my bowel history. Every Sunday, my dad used to go in the bathroom to have his bowel movement. Sometimes I'd hear a little. And
hey, Mary Malarkey, that is true. Thank you for reminding us, Tiff. I know you deleted it. Good. You don't want it sucked in that baby AI thing. But listen, cute little grandbabies. Was that your grandbaby this morning? Congratulations. And if it wasn't, congratulations anyway. Mary Malarkey has some more grandbabies. This is exciting. This is exciting. The cult is growing. Yeah, if just do the Chinese tea. You miss flea market? You know what? We'll do flea market. He's an ass pastor.
I'd go in for my bowel movement. And I would go in, and it was like a green cloud, a toxic waste dump in there. I remember sometimes it wouldn't come out. And when it did, it was kind of like, once I pooped in my pants in school, and I just left it in all day. And that to me was pooping.
That's my favorite part. Because look at her response to that. Like if someone told me I pooped in my pants in school and I just left it all day, I would say, oh, I need to leave. But not her. Not Georgie. Georgie smiled and she said, go on.
A young lady come to me. She said a bowel movement came out of him as long as from her fingertips to her elbow, as big around as her forearm.
Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. I don't believe this guy at all. I'd like to interrogate him because I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Not for a second. That long? That's that's a foot and two, a foot maybe
She
three.
said that once it was in the toilet, they couldn't flush it down. Her husband had to get a shovel out of the garage and chop it up. I love
his intensity. I like that he starts screaming. I like that he brought farm equipment into it. This man has been through hell. Let's go back because I really feel like we can learn a lot from him. He's a liar, but he's also making some good points.
Pants in school, and I just left it in all day. And that to me was pooping. I had a young lady come to me. She said a bowel movement came out of him as long as from her fingertips to her.
Why did the young lady go to you, sir? It is some bitch, isn't it? Georgie is a very sturdy lady. I can't believe there is an audience. I can't believe there's an audience. Also, go see a doctor. I think this is the doctor. C. Smith, we're all getting diagnosed today, okay? This is impressive. Sassy loves it. Wire hanger, that's for the front, K-dubs. But you were close. You'll get it next time. Listen, that was not Erica Badu. That was not. She's in the back calling Tyrone. She doesn't have time for this shit. Now, he is a liar and probably a thief for stealing these people's money. Cloaca Convention, but you're very close, Laura. You are also very close. You almost did it. I'm intrigued too. I'm intrigued. I'm all the trigs, okay? Because this man's telling us lies, but I want to hear more.
I pooped in my pants in school, and I just left it in all day. And that to me was...
Should I clip that? I feel like that's the best part. I pooped in my pants at school, and I just left it in all day. That could be our next shirt. This is John DePetro's dad. This is where he gets it.
My pants in school, and I just left it in all day. And that to me was pooping. I had a young lady come to me. She said a bowel movement came out of him as long as from her fingertips to her elbow, as big around as her forearm. She said that once it was in the toilet, they couldn't flush it down. Her husband had to get a shovel out of the garage and chop it up. I love bowel stories. Want to hear about some worms?
Want to hear about some worms? I do. And this is where I would normally shift into Marcus content, but we went backwards. He's not nasty. He's your people. Okay. Also, oh, I'm glad you went with Gwen. That's a cute one. That's a good name for Gwen. Oh, Gwenny. Erykah Badu went to art school in Dallas. I did not know that. I know that when she came here for South by, she caused a ruckus downtown and was being very rude to people. And I said, it's okay. She's Erykah Badu, okay? But don't get in her fucking way. Oh, it's a callback. What's up? Yesterday happened.
It's time for Butt Camp, and I'm your counselor. Butt Camp.
Okay. Hear me out. Hear me out before you judge me. I had a rough day. And I want to go to butt camp. Okay? No, Andrea, don't get mad. Don't get mad. It's Pride Month. Be proud of that ass. Listen. It's both, Satan. It's Gay Pride Month. It's both. Also, she is a bad ass bitch. And also, I don't know why you're turned on algorithm leaks, but I'd imagine it's the butts. Okay? It's butt camp. We had to go the natural regression poop camp. Now we're at butt camp. Okay? I got touched at butt camp on the butt, and I'm fine with it. And I'd like to go back to butt camp one day, but it's very expensive, and it's in the past. It's not a nudist camp. It's more of a never nude. It's just for tukas. Right, Laura? It's for tukas. So listen. But don't you talk mean about cigarettes, EB. Those are your dad's favorite things next to his kids. We're going to butt camp. Hold on to your asses. Grab your glasses, because you're about to see something. I put butt camp in there and I have no regrets, okay?
It's time for Butt Camp, and I'm your counselor. Butt Camp. Butt flex. Squeeze them both. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the left. Right, right. Pulse, pulse. Now left, left. Pulse, pulse. Wow. Double the fun.
What if Judge Bev, okay, if I had a nickel to bounce off that ass, I knew it. Listen, what if Judge Bev used this instead of making the jury do those stupid aerobics or whatever, the stretches? What if she's like, everyone take off your shirts, pull up those shorts. It's time for butt camp. This isn't from the dark web. It's from the light web. It's butt camp. Oops.
It's time for
I started it over. Oops.
Butt Camp, and I'm your counselor.
Butt camp. I told you guys we're going to get a database for the FBI of buttholes. And eventually we're going to have to get butt cheeks. So may as well start by scraping the internet, scraping that ass. All right. Scraping the internet for that ass and then compiling a dossier. You know, we might go in butt beta. We don't know. We don't know.
Butt flex. Squeeze them both. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I just realized you could do the electric slide to this. It's fun. Going back again.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the right, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to the left, right, right, pulse, pulse, now left, left, pulse, pulse. Wow.
Clap those cheeks because it's Gay Pride Month.
Double the fun.
So anyway, that happened. Butt camp. You know, I'm thinking we'll just toss it in the DOS, right? We'll just toss it into the rotation, and we'll just start doing our butt camp things, whatever that was.
Hello, and welcome to Baby and Mom Aerobics Data Aerobics. Come on. Have those babies broken a sweat
Sorry,
yet?
I can't.
Are they burning?
I can't. I gotta skip this one. This one is just annoying. Let's go to Ralph or Alf. Fucking Ralph. Let's go to Alf. Okay.
Yo,
I don't
Alf
like baby
here.
aerobics.
I'd like to talk to you about your planet. I like it.
That was a poor artistic choice. Okay. I didn't want to see women doing baby aerobics. I thought for some reason that was a video where at the end one of them kicks the baby, but that's different. They are fake babies, but you know what I mean? You know what? We'll edit it out. We'll edit it out. Look, check it out. It's Alf. Do you guys want to learn about the environment? No deja vu here. We've never done this before. Let's learn how to save the earth with Alf.
Oh, Alf here. I'd like to talk to you about your planet. I like it. And you should too. But a lot of people aren't taking very good care of it. For starters, they're abusing our public lands. They're littering the beaches, vandalizing the parks, trashing the playgrounds, and basically treating the planet like rental property. Frankly, I don't understand it. People like that are running loose, and I'm the one who has to hide in the kitchen.
Hold on a second. I live at a rental property. Hey, you can't treat the earth that way. This is horrible. Don't do that to the whole earth. Just where I live. What are you doing? Alf, you have to fix it.
Look, folks, public lands are not like pizzas. You just can't pick up the phone and order more. I should know. My planet was really abused. The next thing we knew, it was gone. Public land is our friend. If we don't take care of it...
You know, I did the OSINT, and I don't think he's telling the truth. I couldn't find any record of Alf or another planet that's gone now, or an Alf ever living on the planet that's gone. So just want to put that out there.
It'll be destroyed. If you want to help me take care of our public lands, call me. I'll send you all kinds of neat stuff.
Whoa, a phone number. Huh. Should we call it? Should we call 1-800-446-4ALF and see what happens? Do you think Ice got Alf? Okay. Let's see what we can do. All right, let's do this. Dad's a little high. It's time. Let's call him back. It's been a minute. It's been a while since I've called Elf and said nasty things to him. It's been a while since Alf ate a kitty, 'cause his planet is just trash. Okay. All right. Are we gonna spend all of the family money tonight? Here we go. $446 Alf.
Welcome to America's hottest hotline. Guys, ladies are waiting to talk to you. Press 1 now. Ladies, to talk to interesting and exciting guys free. 2 to connect free now.
2?
Press 1 now. Ladies, press 2 now.
Do we do 1 or 2? It's Gay Pride Month. 2. What if I want in between?
America's hottest hotline is for callers 18 18 and over. If you're under 18, you must hang up now. Product of XIP. We hope
How
you
old
have
am
a
I?
great time on America's Hottest Talk Line.
What's XIP?
We're going to give you our direct access number so you can call us back absolutely free next time you're in the mood.
Didn't they do this last time?
1-800-444-3000. That's 1-800-444-3000.
No. I'm already calling you.
You need to record a greeting to introduce yourself to the other callers. First, let's record the name you want to use. After the tone, record just your first name.
Hi, my name is Deborah. I've got gout.
Record your greeting. If you're ready to record, press 1. To hear tips for recording a good greeting and some examples, press 2. If you'd like to pause the system to prepare what you're going to say, record after the tone. Hit any key when you're done.
Hi, my name is Deborah. I'm a widow and I'm on Cialis.
If you're happy with your greeting, press 1. To hear your greeting is now being reviewed by the moderator. For a safe connection, keep personal information like your last name, phone number, address, or details about your workplace confidential until you've had time to get to know the other person.
Okay.
Never share your credit card info with anyone on the system. We will never ask for your credit card info unless you contact us to make a purchase. By using this service,
What
you agree to our
purchase?
terms of use and privacy policy, which you can view on our website. We
My
assume no
gout.
responsibility for personal meetings. If you hear a caller you're not interested in, you can block them so you won't hear each other by pressing 7. And if you hear something really inappropriate, pressing 7 again will report them to the moderator. Your greeting has been approved.
Turd, do you mod for them?
Hey, what's up, Hispanic Mo? Just chilling here looking for you females to watch out. What's up, Emil?
To connect live with this caller,
Hispanic Mo?
send a message or an icebreaker, press 2. Next greeting, press 3. Return to the beginning of the greetings, press 5. Play the previous greeting, press 6. Block this caller so you won't hear them again, press 7. Here's
7.
Callers locate that caller is now blocked. If you also want to report
Hispanic Mo. We blocked him though.
or inappropriate, press 7 again now. In future, remember this shortcut. Press 7 to block a caller. Press 77 to block them and report them to the moderator. You've heard the callers that are closest to you. Now you will hear callers you can chat with right now from farther away. To hear your closest callers, press 5 at any time.
Hey, ladies, you're turning your white milk. Texas. What's the name of someone to talk to?
To connect live with this caller, press 1. Send a message or an icebreaker, press 2. Please record your invitation for this caller to join you in a private conversation. Record after the tone. Hit any key when you're done.
Hi, this is Rhonda. I got gout and I'm a widow. My husband left me in 1987 because I got caught selling bomb parts on the internet. But it was ARPANET back then, and that was when we had a good president, not this son of a bitch. This son of a bitch fucking Hoover. Oh no. I couldn't remember Jimmy Carter. Fuck. I hung up. I panicked and I hung up. Should I call back? I almost said Jimmy Hoover. Should I call back? Should I tell them I have a disability or something? Like, oh, I accidentally called my mom. Yikes. Or did mom call me? Did mom call me while I was on the phone with the sex line? Hold on. If she did, maybe mom will call back and talk to you guys. Let me see. We'll tell her what I did. I'll say, listen, I was on a sex line. No, I accidentally called her. Okay, let's call them back. It says it's free. Okay. This time, you guys can pick. Yeah, I guess it's Alf's number.
Welcome to America's Hottest Talk Line. Guys, hot ladies are waiting to talk to you.
It's this number.
One now. Ladies, to talk to interesting and exciting guys.
Yo, what if one of you guys calls it too, and then we can talk on it?
Hang up now. XIP.
We'd like to thank our callers for helping to keep our community safe by removing underage, dangerous, and offensive behaviors.
Of course.
Thanks to you, we continue to be
I'm the dangerous, offensive one.
adult conversations. Remember that keeping your conversations on the system keeps you safe and anonymous. If you do choose to give out your private number and then get a call accusing you of
Guys, I think we called a party line.
you are being scammed for money, as we remove all underage people from the system.
The fuck?
Have fun.
If you have a membership, please enter it now.
Do people really call it? Do people really call and they're
I
like,
hope you have a great time on
wanting that?
America's Hottest Talk Line.
Ew.
Grab a pen. We're going to give you our direct access number.
I don't want your direct access number. I just want to talk to hot, intelligent males and females.
3000. That's 1-800-800.
I think we're on a party line. We're having a party, you guys.
Now you can chat with the hottest singles from across the country. In our
It said I officially have 100,000 hours or some shit that you guys listen to of content. So this is our treat.
to chat with hotties from across the country. We'd like to offer you a free trial so you can start having fun and meeting great local women right now. To get your free trial, press 1. To get your free trial later, press the pound key.
Look at it later. I'm getting tired.
Amateur women in your area who are live on the line now.
Women?
To chat, press 1. To buy membership time, press 2. For information on free trials and using our system, press 4. To manage your membership and hot list, press 8. For customer service, press 0. To repeat these choices, press 9. If you have a membership, please enter it now. Otherwise, press the pound key. For information on free trials, press 1. How to use the system, press 2. For prices and ways to join, press 3. For the number to call in your area, press 4. To repeat these choices, press 9. To return to the previous menu, press
Is this like insurance?
main menu. To cruise real amateur women in your area who are live on the line now and looking to chat, press 1. To buy membership time,
I guess we gotta get women.
please enter it now. Otherwise, press the pound key. To get your free trial, press 1. To buy your membership now, press 2. For frequently asked questions, press 4. To get assistance from customer service, press 0. To repeat, press 9. To continue, press the pound key.
Continue.
Main menu. To cruise real amateur women in your area who are live on the line now and looking to chat, press 1.
I did.
If you have a membership, please enter.
It only lets you go once. But what happens if you want to go a bunch of times, Alf? I feel like I've been had. I feel like I got took advantage of by a cat-eating alien fur nightmare. Also, what's real amateur women? Yeah, I need a professional. The Alf Sex Hotline has a customer service. I'd love to know what it's like. I'm scared if I call them back, though, they're not going to respond. Or they're going to make me go through the rigmarole. All right, let's try it one more time, but we'll do a *67 and see if that works at all. Because I've never actually tried that with a 1-800 number. This is fun. Are you guys having fun? We're doing Alf Sex Hotline. He's not home or I would. I'd steal his phone and use it.
Welcome to America's Hottest Talk Line.
Thank you.
Ladies are waiting to talk to you. Press 1 now. Ladies, to talk to interesting and exciting.
It worked.
Free. Press 2 to connect screen. America's Hottest Talk Line is for callers 18 and over. If you're under 18, you must hang up now. Product of XIP. We hope you have a great time on America's Hottest Talk Line. We're going to give you our direct access number so you can call us back.
I don't want it. I don't need it. Oh, you're going to be tired with all these numbers.
You need to record a greeting to introduce yourself to the other callers. First, let's record the name you want to use. After the tone, record just your first name.
Hi, this is Darla. I have gout.
Now let's record your greeting. If you're ready to record,
Oh.
press 1. To hear tips for recording a good greeting and some examples, record after the tone. Hit any key when you're done.
Hi, this is Darla. I have gout. I run my own t-shirt company. My dad was in Vietnam. He was in the Hanoi Hilton, held as a POW for 8 days straight. He taught me how to do a push-up when I was 6. I wear his ashes around my neck. If you're here to party and you'd like the dark web, I'm your gal.
If you're happy with your greeting, press 1. To hear how it sounds, your greeting is now being reviewed by the moderator. For a safe connection, keep personal information like your last name, phone number, address, or details about your workplace confidential until you've had time to get to know the other person. And never share your credit card info with anyone on the system. We will never ask for your credit card info unless you contact us to make a purchase. By using this service, you agree to our terms of use and privacy policy, which you can view on our website. We assume no responsibility for personal meetings. If you hear a caller you're not interested in, you can block them so you won't hear each other by pressing 7. And if you hear something really inappropriate, pressing 7 again will report them to the moderator.
Okay.
Your greeting has been approved. There are no callers on the line close to you right now. Now you will hear callers you can chat with right now from farther away. To hear your closest callers, press 5 at any time.
Hey, I'm Rick. I'm just kind of bored and checking flying out. 27, blue eyes, brown hair, single, Caucasian, 6'1", about 210, just bored. See if anybody wanted to talk.
To connect live with this caller, press 1. Send a message or an icebreaker. Please record your invitation for this caller to join you in a private conversation. Record after the tone. Hit any key when you're done.
Hi, Rick. This is Darla. I only have 2 questions. Number 1, what is your order at Waffle House? Number 2, do you want to be on the front or the back when we do stuff? Thank you.
Here's how it sounds. Press 1 to accept at any time. Please hold while that caller listens to your connection request. To cancel your request at any time, just press the pound key. They're listening to your request right now. Please hold a moment for their response. That caller isn't ready to connect live at this time.
White male, calling from Bowel, Texas. This hand is someone to talk to.
To connect live with this caller, press 1. Send a message. Please record your invitation for this caller to join you in a private conversation. Record after the tone. Hit any key when you're done.
Hi, the bottom half of my body no longer works due to incapacitation via deep vein thrombosis that I got on a flight to Tennessee. I was on my way to Dollywood. Do you like Dolly Parton? Check yes or no.
Here's how it sounds. Press 1 to accept at any time. Please hold while that caller listens to your
It's automatically press 1. I know I love
your
it.
request at any time. Just press the pound key. They're listening to your request right now. Please hold a moment for their response.
I really think this could be the one.
Has replied to your connection request with this message. To connect live with this caller, press 1. Reply with a message or an icebreaker, press 2. Skip message. To send an icebreaker, press 1. To send a message, press 2. To repeat these choices, press 9. To cancel, press pound.
What did it say?
Please record your message. Record after the tone. Hit any key when you're done.
Hi, I'm a transcendental dental hygienist. Do you like to levitate?
Message delivered.
Hey, what's up? I'm 36 years old, 5'11", short brown hair, blue eyes. I'm from Texas, single, if you want to chat.
To connect live with this caller, press 1. Send a message or please record your invitation for this caller to join you in a private conversation. Record after the tone. Hit any key when you're done.
Nah, 5'11", Poppy. That's short as fuck, man. You like looking up at a girl? You ever wrestle with someone? You ever wrestle an alligator to the death, homie? I ain't got my left leg. Holla.
Here's how it sounds. Press 1 to accept at any time. Please hold While that caller listens to your
I did a gum snap with that. Mwah, so he knows I'm from the South.
press the pound key. They're listening to your request right now.
I don't know. They all keep rejecting me. I don't know why. Should I ask my boyfriend if I'm allowed to do this? It's fine.
That caller isn't ready to connect at this time. Has sent you this message. To connect live with this caller, press 1. Reply with a message or an icebreaker, press 2. Skip mess to send an icebreaker, press 1. To send a message, press 2. To repeat these choices, press 9. Please record your message. Record after the tone. Hit any key when you're done.
Yo, sometimes my left titty has a seizure.
Sound. 1 at any time. Message delivered.
My name's Shaving. I'm in Houston. From Black.
I gotta be honest. He just said I got an 8-inch and I knew right away. I just hit off. Because I don't care how big your brain is, sir. I don't need you bragging on my channel trying to get clout. We knew where that was going. Listen, I don't think we're ever going to find love. Which is fine, because I didn't expect to. But I did hope to talk to Alf, and I find this very disheartening that there are services out there taking advantage of people who want to have sex with feline eating aliens, and instead they end up talking to, Devin from South Houston. I don't want, I'm just trying to meet someone who is going to eat my cat. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think it's the bangs or countless head injuries. I just dropped what I was holding. All right, here.
Even a recent photo of myself. Please, let's save the planet. I don't want to have to look for another one.
It's Videolog, your video catalog of fine merchandise.
Video log for the discriminating shopper, because you see not only how the products look, but how they perform as well.
All Videolog products are just a free phone call away with our 800 number. It's time now to go electronic window shopping with your Videolog.
Hey, wait a minute. What was that phone number? Oh. Huh. Let's just do something real quick. I just want to see something. Just hold on, kids. I'm just going to do something. We're going to keep the screen up so you can see these two dudes doing whatever they're doing. Gay pride. All right, let's do this. See what happens when we call this number.
Welcome to America's hottest talk line. Guys, hot ladies are waiting to talk to you. Press 1 now. Ladies, to talk to interesting and exciting guys free.
Hold on a second.
Connect free now. Guys, press 1 now.
You guys, it's the same fucking number. It's a different number, but it's the same people. That's the same woman. We uncovered a coup. It's the same bitch. All these numbers are the same. They all go to the Elf sex line. Oh my God. We're freaking out together. What, dude? What, dude? What is happening on phones? That is the same woman. I think Alf owns all the sex lines. Does Alf have a monopoly on dat pussy? Alf, I hardly knew ye.
Hello again. My name is Detective Joe Wednesday. You're not the only one who loves your VCR. Thieves now prize these machines more than stereos, TVs, and cameras. That's why I recommend BIB video.
Listen to me when I tell you he's not lying. Because when Thunderkick went to get a VCR, he ended up remember, he spent a couple hunch. I think he dropped like 300 or 400 in the end because he had to get two because one was broken. This guy's not lying at all. And it's crazy how outdated this is, but how it still rings true. VCRs, I mean, you got to get insurance on those motherfuckers. I feel like this is important. Let's go back a little bit. We're learning a lot.
It's Video Log, your video catalog of fine merchandise.
Video log, the discriminating shopper, because you see not only how the products look, but how they perform as well.
Wait, that little robot discriminates? Is this a racist robot with a sex line? What's going on in this commercial?
All Video Log products are just a free phone call away with our 800 number. It's time now to go electronic window shopping with...
Hello again. My name is Detective Joe Wednesday. You're not the only one who loves your VCR. Thieves now prize these machines more than stereos, TVs, and cameras. That's why I recommend BIB Video Alarm. It's your best defense against a VCR thief. Video Alarm is impossible to remove or disarm without the correct key. It operates on a 9-volt battery and is available for beta or VHS format.
You know, this looks pretty efficient. Those buttons are nice and big. Enters through the top. It is the voice of Marcus. I trust this.
Without the correct key. It operates on a 9-volt battery and is available for beta or VHS format. When a thief tries to remove the VCR, Video Alarm's sensitive triggering device will set off a continuous, deafening 98 decibel scream. Order yours now, before it's too late.
Oh, shit.
There's been a breakthrough in the Madeleine McCann case.
Well, Ned's boyfriend's home. He's staring at the bed. You're okay with it? Oh, he's about to strike me. No, this is just my hair color. It does? I didn't dye it. Did you not know the color of my hair? Thank you. Are you going to be mad if I tell you that I've been on the Alf sex hotline for a minute, leaving messages about being a widow with gout? Okay. Well, let's not watch this. This is, I'll just tell you. I think I already, well, now we can watch it. So this was an update I did not intend to put in here, but I did. They found bones and clothing in Bras de Luge that they didn't realize until the last minute. And now they have them. And it could be a major breakthrough. Isn't that interesting? I'll play it because I do think it's exciting. They did find something. They called off the search. And then they were like, oh no, this bummer. But it turns out they found something. And they found an old gun, but it was really old. So it has nothing to do with it. Yeah, it's going to be sad. It's Sillies night, though. Should we not do sad? Okay, how about this? Because I do have to wrap it up soon. I kept yawning during the whole hunt for Party Line. That was fun. Party Line seemed fun. They seemed okay. I mean, it was a bit weird once we got to the fourth message. It does suck that everybody rejected me. Like, I'm not good enough for Party Line, but also that wasn't me. That was my inner, what did I call her? Doris with gout or whatever. And deep vein thrombosis, all these different issues I had. So, that's on me. That's on me. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe Mookie's has his toy. Maybe we need to end on something fun because we've done the Deborah or Darla. Did I do both? I do have Diane Downs' crazy ass pulled up, but that'll bum you out. But it is recent if you guys want to see how she's acting. I mean, there's that. But also we can watch some Marcus. You want some Marcus? You know what? Fuck it. I got something better. Remember Try Not to Laugh? We're going to do that. Remember I told you guys I made a compilation for Try Not to Laugh TV? It's just all silly, goofy stuff. It's going to make you giggle. I'm going to put that on. We're going to end Silly's night with that. Okay. We're going to let it play for a minute. I'm going to fade out. We're going to do a Polish goodbye. You're not going to know when it's going to happen. Okay. Flea market. Sorry, flea market. I agree. Okay. We'll do flea market. We'll do Revere Flea Market. Okay. I got you. What's going on with Gypsy Rose? Is she dead yet? What's going on with her? I don't pay attention to her. As soon as she was like, I'm out, I was like, oh. Yeah, I was done. The second she got out, I was like, done. Pre-done. Don't even need to see how this is gonna go. Just didn't bother. I'm terrified of her. Hi, Vermont. How are you doing, hon? Yeah, let's not end on death tonight. How about that? For one night. I wanted to say I got diverticulitis in Hawaii. That was something I wanted to say into the phone when I was recording one of the messages, and I forgot. Remind me next time. I didn't, but Brock Lesnar did, and I thought it was very funny. I couldn't quit laughing at that the other day. So I'm thinking, like, that's something fun we'll say. Say, hi, I'm Donna. I got diverticulitis in Hawaii. I'm looking for the one. Just something like that. How about this? We'll do name, injury, fun fact, closing statement. And we'll just make a list. I'll show you cassava melons. Okay. Well, here's the cassava melons. Good night, kids. I love you to death. Go to the Revere Flea Market. Get your cassava melon covers, your melon holders from Frankie Canables. He knows baby James. All right. So he's safe. Good night. God bless. Don't be stressed. If you go on the dark web, oh my God, that guy's picking his ass on camera. Hold on, let me take down the chat so you can see. Look, he's picking his ass. I never noticed that before. Hey, look, this guy's picking his ass.
Ass picker.
There's an ass picker.
Andy's riding his ass.
He's really up there. He's getting something. He's digging for thoughts. He's a walking wedgie. He got a butt too. He got a bubble butt. Bubble butt. Well, good for him. All right, good night. Buenos nachos. Congratulations, Mary, on being a grandma. Congratulations, Andrea, on being a bitch. Just kidding. Ha ha ha. I love you, Andrea. All right, good night, everyone. That was fun. God bless. Here's your uncle.
Hey, it's Frankie Canables here. Why are you going to spend your Sundays down at your local farmer's market buying strawberries when you could be here in Revere buying some Fruit of the Loom Kid at the Revere Flea Market? You want to know where all this stuff comes from? Well, forget about it. Ain't not for nothing, but you know something? These sneakers right here are the best deal around. Why, no? Need a fresh pair of Stunners, kid? Your house smells like ass? We got your Mystic Candles right here. Dude, where else are you gonna find a pair of fresh dungarees for $10? A gift for your mother. Why, no? You want bags, but you don't want to pay a fortune? We got the designer-inspired bags right here. Beautiful. Why, no? Your girlfriend got some huge cassava melons? Why don't you come down to the flea market and buy some bras for her, 5 for $10? Why, no? There'll be no tracing your purchase when you buy this duct tape. Yeah, I'll take a case. Paulie, we got your duct tape. You got a few extra bucks, kid? Why don't you come down to the Revere Flea Market, open Saturdays and Sundays right next to the Showcase Cinemas? Why, no?